The first question is about, under our theme, mission and older people, is about the words older people. I want you to tell us, Ian, from your particular perspective and role, what this description means to you.
Older people to me is the people I care for, the people I see every day, the people who have driven me to do a better job. But I would like to pick up on something that Alan said. How old do you need to be an older person? I know from my own personal life that in the morning when I get up, I feel old. And when I go to bed, it's getting earlier and earlier, I feel old. But you wouldn't class me as an older person. So how old do you need to be? For me, there are many, many opportunities within older people's care, which is my main role in terms of promoting quality, developing services, integrating within the community, and making those connections, making wider connections, changing people's perceptions of what older people can and can't do. We spoke about it earlier during the tour. There are very, very strong perceptions about what care homes do, about how people are cared for, how older people are cared for. But we as a group and a community will be able to change that in the future.
From your perspective and role, what does mission mean when you put it alongside the words older people? Would you like to launch us on in that?
A couple of things, Colin. There is our organisational mission, which is promoted in all of our services through all of what we do, and that's then transferred to the direct care that our staff provide. And that's the organisational mission. From my point of view, if I could backtrack just a little bit in terms of my own personal mission, I began working for Crossreach 20 years ago. My mission then has remained the same. I wanted to make a difference to people that I cared for. Predominantly, my career has involved caring for people who are older, not older people, people who are older. And I've never lost that mission. I think what you have to really think about is understand what the word means. I feel like I'm a modern person. I always think there should be impossible after that word. And what I hope from today is that we don't put the word impossible after that. Mission is something to be achieved. It's a task set out and for people to come together and to achieve a set goal. From my own role within William Wood, I believe that the staff come together to achieve that mission.
Thinking of where you come from this morning, what does you as a parish minister, what do others in their role distinctly offer so that people would look to you in terms of mission and older people?
From William Wood's perspective, I see my service as frontline in the mission of the church, caring for older people. We represent Crossreach in a very difficult environment, a very competitive environment. We care in Christ's name. I don't think that's been said this morning, or I may have missed it, I don't know. But we care in Christ's name. We can all reflect on Bible stories, but that is exactly what we do. We do it with humility, we do it with compassion, we do it with love, we do it with dedication. For me, that is the sole quality, or those are the sole qualities that are within all the people I work with. I have massive respect for the people that I work with in terms of their drive and determination to offer the best quality possible. From a service point of view within our service area, like I said, it's very difficult, very competitive. We work with many different organisations and agencies who sometimes find it difficult to understand the ethos of who we're about and what we do and how we do it. That is a barrier sometimes, It's difficult to overcome, but that also is part of my mission, William Wood's mission, to be able to promote the message of what we do and how we do it. We've had many messages of feedback in terms of the type of service that we are, the client group that we care for, how we care for them, the atmosphere of the home. Those are all the things, those are all the ingredients for me to providing a quality service, which I believe what we do.
Okay. What support do you look to from others to help you to be part of Mission and Older People?
Within the environment I work in, any support would be welcome. Older people historically is a very poorly funded sector of social care. I agree with a couple of the panellists, because I think we've both touched on it. Collaboration, sometimes in your daily work you can become very insular and very protective about what you do. Sharing of ideas is my mantra. I love sharing ideas. I love speaking about ideas. From a local point of view within East Renfrewshire here, all of the care home managers meet regularly, regardless of the organisation that they represent. There has been a project that's been going for about the last 14 months, My Home Life. All of the managers bought into it, and it's really about sharing ideas, sharing common ground, being able to develop new initiatives, new ideas, new ways forward in the care of older people. There are no stigmas attached, there is no loyalties attached to that in terms of, well, it's my idea. I'm happy to share any ideas with any organisation, with any other care manager, and they have all bought into that.
What is the one message, perhaps out of what we've said, or you've just been saying, I've really been wanting to say this for an awful long time, that you would like to say?
I would like Crossreach, on behalf of the Church of Scotland, to be at the centre of every community throughout Scotland.